Good morning, first grade. Today is Tuesday, October 13th, 2020. And when we write the date, we put the month first, so it's October, 10th month, dash, the day, 13, dash, 20 for 2020. If today is Tuesday, that means yesterday was, who can raise their hand and help me with this? Yesterday, Adrian M. Yesterday was
Monday.
Good job. Yesterday was Monday. If today is Tuesday, that means tomorrow will be Sophia.
Wednesday.
Good job, Sophia. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. This is another reminder that you do not have school on Friday. So on Thursday, the 15th, we will have show and tell. So make sure you have your show and tell ready for that day. All right, we are going to do days of the week and then months of the year. So get your singing voices ready and your snapping fingers. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Good job, boys and girls. Months of the year. Make sure you are standing for months of the year. We're going to sing it 2 times through, okay? January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. Those are the months of the year, and we all turn around. One more time. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. Those are the months of the year, and we all sit down. Good job, boys and girls. We need to figure out how many days we've been in school. So the number of marks we have right here is for yesterday. So when you're counting these, you need to add one more. Who can count and see how many days we've been in school? Zayden, how many days have we been in school? 30. Nice job. I want you guys to take a look right here and see these 3 10 frames. So we have a 10 frame right here, and it's all the way full. We have a 10 frame right here, and it's all the way full. And we have a 10 frame right here, and it's all the way full. So we have 10 plus 10 plus 10. Or if we are counting by tens, we would say 10, 20, 30. Nice job, Zayden. Aaron, what number goes in the tens place for 30?
30.
So just in the tens place. First number in 30. Nice job, Aaron.
0 on the other side.
And then a what?
Then a 0 on the other side.
Nice job, Aaron. So we have a 3 in the tens because we have 3 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3. And a 0 in the ones because down here in this new 10 frame, we don't have anything yet. So we have 3 groups of 10, 0 little ones because there's nothing in the new 10 frame yet. Nice job. All right. We're going to check out the weather. So what's the weather like today? If you would like my help, you're going to respond by saying, today's weather is, So I have some cards up here to help remind you. Hot, snowy, partly cloudy, rain, thunderstorms, or other. If you have a different answer, you can also give me that answer. If I choose you, make sure you say, today's weather is, Okay. Aurelie. Today's weather is, Is it hot, cold, sunny, windy, cloudy? So, Aurelie, can I have you say today's weather is cloudy? Good job. Thank you, Aurelie. Today's weather is cloudy. Nice job. I need one more helper to tell me what season it is. Who can tell me the season? Kieran, what season is it? Fall. Bonus question for Eli O. Eli O, what's the next season going to be? Snow. We have some snow and we call that winter. Can you say winter? November will be nice. Yeah, we are probably going to get snow. The next month is November. The next season is winter. Nice job, Eli. All right, boys and girls, we have a really fun guided drawing project. So you need a little bit of supplies before we get started, okay? You were sent home 2 pieces of paper like this. You're going to be using both of them. You also need a good pencil with an eraser. Good. And some scissors. The last thing you need is some crayons. So take a look at all of my supplies I have. I'm going to give you about a minute and a half to make sure you have both pieces of paper, a good pencil with an eraser, a pair of scissors, and some crayons. So remember, it's super important that during guided drawings you don't work ahead. So if I'm not using scissors, you're not using scissors. Boys and girls, we are going to be making bats to hang in our classroom. So you guys did pumpkins last week, and this week you're going to make bats. So if you come into the school, you'll be able to see them hanging up. So we will need these returned on Thursday with your packets, okay? Yes.
Do our papers have to be white?
Nope, they don't. If you don't have this paper, it's okay if you use a different color. It might be hard to see when you're drawing it though. But it would be best if you had white, so then you could use your crayons to color it. Does that make sense? So boys and girls, I'm going to be using a marker, and the reason I'm going to use a marker is so you can see it really well on the paper. but I would love for you guys to use a pencil at home in case you need to erase. So make sure you're using a pencil, but I'm going to use a marker. Okay, so we have 2 papers because we're going to make 2 bats. So we're going to get started on our first bat. First thing you want to do is draw a circle right in the middle. Now I want you to see how big my circle is for my paper, okay? Right in the middle. I have space still up here, and I have space here and all around. It's not too big, but we want it big enough so we can add the face. All right. Next step, we're going to be drawing a rainbow shape over here. Just like this. Remember, you're using a pencil in case you need to erase. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. So I like to just go right here. Okay, that's a good spot. And I'm going to make the same shape. It's okay if they don't match. We're going to be cutting these out. Thank you.
Teacher, I have 2 of those papers.
Yep, we're making 2 bats. So you only need 1 of them out right now.
Yeah.
All right, Cadence, I'm going to have you mute now that you're all ready, okay? Thank you. Okay, we're going to make these into wings, boys and girls. So you have this big rainbow arch right here. And now we're going to make small ones to make the wings. So watch me. Small one, small one, small one, small one. And you do the same thing on the other side. And all of these are going to look different. So it's okay if yours doesn't look like somebody else's. Okay, next step, we're going to draw the bat's ears. So 2 triangles up tall. And then 2 small triangles inside. Yes?
I know what you want to do.
What are we doing? Yes, good job. All right, boys and girls, next step is the eyes. You can make the eyes any size you want, but I like mine to be big, cartoon eyes.
Teacher, do they have to be circles?
Nope.
Yes.
And then right here, I'm going to draw just a little half circle, and then later I'm going to take my black crayon and fill that in. Now, I want my bat to be happy, so I'm going to put a happy face. We have 2 more parts, and then we'll draw 1 more, and then we will get to cut them out and color them. So 2 more parts. We have 2 fangs, or teeth. And then if you wanted to have a nose, you can use any shape. I'm going to make a little triangle nose. You don't have to. Yours can be any shape you want. But what's cool is that we're doing 2 of them. So if you want one of them to look different than the first one, you can do that also. All right, so I'm going to just move this one to the side and get my new blank piece of paper out, and we're going to start on this other bat. So if you want this one to look a little bit different than your first one, keep it right next to it so then you can decide what you want it to change about the bat, okay? All right, so I'm going to make the head the same size. I think it stopped though. And then these wings, I want to make a little bit bigger. And I'm going to make this part a little bit bigger. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to draw the rainbows again.
Teacher, is it okay if we draw like because he accidentally broke his wing?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So these wings I'm going to make look a little bit different. So my rainbow arches down here aren't going to be as big as these. So I'm going to do just smaller ones now. Just like that. But you don't have to. See how they look a little bit different? And now for these eyes, I'm going to make them even bigger. So this one's going to be more like a cartoon.
Hola.
And this one, I'm going to have the bat looking over here. So he sees something over there. And this one, he's looking way over there. Like, what's going on? And I want his nose to be a circle. And I'm thinking I want this bat to be kind of frowny. But you don't have to do that with yours. I'm going to put his fangs again. And I'm missing his ears, so I need to do his ears still. Okay. Now I have 2 bats ready to cut out. So I'm going to cut mine out before I color them because I want to show you how careful we need to be when we cut them out. If you don't feel comfortable cutting right here and cutting all these little pieces, you can cut around the bat and leave some white space. And I'm going to do that so you can see what that looks like. Because sometimes these parts are hard to cut. So if you want that to stay in there so you can see it nice and neat, you're just going to cut around it. So I'm going to show you how I cut around it to where you can still see all my details, because I know that's a super important thing that we're learning when we do our writing. So it's okay if you don't cut all the way to the edge of your lines. Do you see how I'm keeping my scissors away? I'm not pointing them up or anything, and my thumb always stays on top. So I was able to keep all my pieces together. I didn't have to worry about cutting the ears off or the wings. Everything stayed together. So I want people to know that this is the bat I drew. So I'm going to put my name. If you're still cutting, that's okay. I want to make sure my name is on it so that when it's hanging up here and I take it home later, I can see that which one is mine. And I might want to cut this one out later today. And maybe I just want to color this one right now. That's okay. So you get to pick any of the colors that you want for your bat. I know that I want this part of my eyes to be black. So I'm going to make sure I use my best coloring. I'm going to do pink right here for the ear, inside of the ear. And I think I want my bat to be gray. But you can make your bat any color you want. So remember that we post this video on our schedules. So if this video was too fast for you and you want to slow down and work on your bats a little bit later today, that's okay. Yeah, we could share them on Thursday when you guys have show and tell. We just want to make sure that after show and tell, you put these in your folder so you can bring them back to school. But if that's what you want to share on Thursday, you can do that.